What's up, traders? Overall market's a little bit slow, but we did manage to go 2 for 2 today, so let's get to it. Really want to play this SRRK. I got 47. We'll risk off high day. Why not? Still above 45. Looks like it wants to break. I'll be chasing the move down, but I'm going to go ahead and try it. See what happens here at the open. Just risking right off of those pre-market highs there above 47. So it would be a 25% of max loss if it did get there. But we're looking for the bigger move back down. Maybe throughout the day, just to kind of hold on to this thing. Just kind of waiting for the open here. Just looking at the clock, getting there. Okay, there it is. Oh, so I was thinking high of day was pre-market highs, but that's not true. High of day was right there. This is the dump. Look at this thing. Wasn't expecting it to go this fast. We're gonna just take it there. I mean, this thing has to bounce, I would think. That was a pretty big move after it already started the big move pre-market. There's the bounce. If this wants to jump all the way back up, we'll look to actually re-enter this, still risking that same 47. This thing is just so extended. It had an offering at, I think, $39, and it just kept on rising. So I feel like at the open, this was definitely coming. It is not bouncing. Not like I thought it was going to. Watching SPWR here, I like the possible double top here. Pretty big extension. I'm going to start it. Kind of feels like it wants back below 17. Put the 10 ball out there at 1677. Okay, went a little bit higher. Looking to add if it wants to get up to that 1740, 1750 area. Looking for that double top from after hours yesterday. So we're going to just stop out a high of day if it gets there. Okay, shove back down again. So looking at these top wicks, if this wants to go high of day, we're definitely stopping out at this point. It's trying to get shoved down, so if it fails here, the odds are this thing's going to squeeze, and then you got that possible double top there at 1740. And if it gets there, it's probably going to go right through it, so not looking to be a part of that. This 88 area is the key level. There we go. Nice, it's through. Nice, down to 80. We're sitting at 77, just need a little bit more. 78. Ooh, we're a penny away. Look at the spread kick in here. Gonna give it a sec, see if it can fill us. Thinking about scaling out if we have to, but the spread's just keeping us from even doing that. Be very happy if it just gives us the 77 fill. It's right there, 79 on the bid. There we go. Okay. Got the fill there on SPWR. That'll be a nice little winner. All right, traders, that was my only two trades that I took, SRRK and SPWR. We'll start here on SRRK. Guys, you've seen the daily here. This thing is absolutely insane. It's been taken off, and it's just due for some kind of a pullback, at least you would think. And that's kind of what we were looking at. It had an offering after hours, if that makes sense. It came out after 8 o'clock Eastern, and they announced they were doing an offering at 39. As you can see, it attempted to open up down there, but then it just started grinding higher. People didn't really seem to care that they're doing an offering at $39, and it really started to struggle at this key area. Now that you can see the bigger picture, we'll zoom in a little bit. You can see right in this area here. So from 46.50 to 47, it was really struggling to get through that area. It kept getting denied over and over again. So when it rejected it right here before the bell, I said, you know what? This was a pretty big drop down, but it feels like it's going to just dump at the open because there's signs that it's, not going higher. And you also have all these people that were in from yesterday. It is now gapped up, right? So they're going to be looking to take profits. So everything in my head said, okay, well, maybe this isn't the best entry, obviously, because it was right after a little bit of a dump before the open, but it appears that this thing is going to dump a little bit more. Was not necessarily expecting it to happen as fast as it did, so that was why we took our profits off so early. And as you can see, it did continue. I was looking to actually get back into this off of a bounce because that happened so fast, and it just never bounced. It never got back up to our entry. It never even came close. I think it maybe got about halfway and then just kept on diving down. It was something initially I was looking to hold all day. And as you can see, probably would have got stopped out because there's no way after all of this I would have let it come back up here. Probably would have been either playing the pivots or just had some kind of a trail on it. So probably would have been stopped out either on this move here or this move here. So can't really complain too much, but yeah, just an interesting move there on SRRK that we ended up getting a little bit of a piece of. So SPWR was our other trade. Just zoomed out to show you the bigger picture. As you could see at the end of the trade, we actually zoomed in a little bit. But here's that double top from the after hours yesterday that we were looking at. So when it made this move right at the open, nice little squeeze up, we decided to get short at that whole dollar, the key whole dollar, looking for it to come back down through before it, possibly tried to go higher. And we ended up taking the profits off. And as you can see, we were kind of right that that was the bottom, but that was also our 10 ball spot because we saw this candle here. We also know that the half dollar was coming up, and we were just looking to take our, single entry winner, and it ended up working out. It did try to bounce a little bit, but another one that just did not really bounce at all. Definitely could have made some more money. And I was making fun in the ISW room saying, hey, if you ever want a stock to continue down, just remember to tell me not to scale out, because every time I scale out, it'll sit there and fight. It'll try to go higher, and then either I'll stop out and then it'll go lower. Whatever it is. I'm not saying the market's out to get me. It's a funny little tidbit that I threw in there today, because sometimes you feel that way, right? You feel like the market's against you. It's like, well, if I would have scaled out, it wouldn't have done this. But since I took it all, it decided to keep on dumping. Could have made twice the amount of money that I did, blah, 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 right? So it's fun. You have to get over that. If anyone does struggle with that, if you spend the rest of your day saying, I could have made this much more money, I left this amount of money on the table, whatever way you want to say it, you need to cut that out. Sometimes I'll throw that in there. I was just telling Devin in the Discord, sometimes I feel like I say that just because everyone else says it, and it's more of a like going with the flow kind of thing. But in reality, this doesn't bother me, right? I got exactly what I wanted out of this trade, and I couldn't be happier, right? I actually got more than I thought I was going to get because it went through VWAP, and I wasn't expecting it to, because there was some nice support forming there. It had a clear level that it wanted to try to get to. It had every reason to try to go higher, and it gave us exactly what we wanted. So I am happy with that trade. Obviously, if we want to sit here and be a YouTube guru, we could hindsight trade all we want and be like, oh, I left so much money on the table, could have made triple my money if I would have just held full position all the way down to the bottom here. We're not going to do that. We've never done that here. That's not who we are. We try to do everything in real time. That's why I show you guys the live trades. If you do appreciate that, hit the like and subscribe button, because that's all I got for you today. If you do have any questions or comments, leave those down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.